from Game Pass on the Xbox. If you're gonna pay for it, you might as well use it. Try it all these games, maybe find a good one. Um, anyway, this one is about, I think, something takes over the land, and there's a witch and a farmer. Yeah, find a way to stop it. See what it's all about. New game. Oh, we get to create one. Well, a little bit of customization. Name first. Yeah. Well, skin color something. That's pretty close to yellow. Yeah, let's hold this one. Just go with black. So why not?
The world was not always covered in miasma. As a matter of fact, we used to live all over the surface of the earth, in scattered outposts and bustling cities. Whether it was by divine punishment or by consequence of human greed, we lost all those things, and more. These days, folks live on barren mountaintops, fearing the day the miasma's fog rises high enough to poison what little land there is left. Certainly, there were a brave few who tried to stem the tide, but they paid dearly for it, with nothing in return. No, there is little hope for long-term survival now. Instead, towns like Little Rock endure to thrive as much as they possibly can. With the time they have left, they establish initiatives like the Homestead Arcana program, which places witches of age at lower elevations so they may cultivate plants for back home. With the lack of viable land, this means witches settle right next to the border where the miasma lies. Though Little Rock Council cannot officially take action, they strongly advise these witches to avoid the miasma at all costs. For fear of death, or worse.
This is your stop, ain't it?
Got everything on you, bud? Thanks for the ride, Abraham.
Yep. Well, see you later. Sun willing, of course.
All right, let's mosey on down.
Got a nice little friend. That's cool. Talk to Huckleberry after reaching the bottom of the hill. Alright. What do we got here?
And there it is, the Dust Eater. That means we've reached our spot. This place is hardly changed. Well, except for all that miasma. Yeah, Aunt Matilda's old homestead is somewhere in that canyon. Of course, it's covered in miasma now. Who knows what's left? Anyway, Councilman Narrows has given me the honor of overseeing your initiation rites. Normally, he'd be running it, of course, but I've only been back for a week, you know? I wanted to see for myself how much you've improved since I last saw you. So the first rite is to establish a home. After all, you can't be a homesteader without a home. Unfortunately, you'll need to start off with a tent. Not the most sturdy of structures, but gotta start somewhere.
Alright, Huckleberry. Alright, well, where can we put it? Must be at station. What station? Oh, right there, where... Suppose that's where they want us to put it.
Yeah, that'll keep the elements out. Probably. Maybe. Don't worry. You'll get the materials to build a proper house before long. Just like your Aunt Matilda did. Now, the second rite demonstrates your botany know-how. You'll need to plant a seedling and then make it grow. We'll start with a Little Rock favorite, corn.
Okay, we gotta plant some corn. I suppose they're gonna tell us where to put this one too. Oh, okay, just up here by the tree. Sure.
All right. Now I want to see you cast a watering spell.
Oh, I would like to see that too.
That should help it grow, at least a little. Of course, channeling is much more effective. You do know how to channel, right? Stop pulling my
Oh, well,
tail. I've
never
seen you
mind.
channel before. Channeling is that thing you do where you pull mana from the earth and guide it through the plant, making it instantly grow. You know, channeling. Now stop making me look like a
Oh,
fool and show me you
okay.
can channel.
Well, oh, okay. Yeah. When a yield is ripe, you can harvest it with no tool active. How big is it going to get? Oh, you over-channeled the plant, and now it's blighted. Great. Yeah, well. Next time you should really look out for the sign. And again, purple, all that stuff. Now you have to wait until the plant heals. Okay, so don't give it the purple ones. I don't remember much about Aunt Matilda, but you do recall she had a knack for making useful elixirs. Okay.
Beautiful. Imagine if you couldn't channel, huh? Of course, you don't want to overdo it and blight the poor thing. All the second rite is complete. And now, time for the third. You'll prove
you
yourself
didn't
as
tell
a
us that,
witch
and we
by
already
building
did.
a cauldron and then
that's not
brewing
right.
spell potions. Now, I can't just give you a cauldron. That's part of the witching test. But technically, a workbench doesn't have anything to do with being a witch, right?
And we'll take our corn. Place the workbench, alright. Where are we gonna put that? Oh, okay, well, this... well, should be by our tent, I guess.
I don't mean to nag, but are you sure that's the best place for it? Not sure if that's a good spot for it either. No matter. If you change your mind, you can just move it again. Anyway, the cauldron. You'll need wood for the foundation, lavender for purification, and metal for the, well, cauldron. You can get some of those things in the meadow to the north, but that's blocked off. Luckily, I have all the ingredients you need.
Of course you do.
How's it going? All right.
I guess gotta wait for it to craft. reliable potion making device has been around for ages. Has probably existed for as long as there have
Very
been witches.
nice. All it needs now is something brewing in there, and you'll be a real witch. Which brings me to the third rite, potion making. With what you've currently got, you'd only be able to make a Ripple potion. But that's all right. Ripple is plenty useful. Oh, right, you need silver. Before you ask, I do have some on me, but these will be the last of the handouts.
Well, that's currency and used for crafting. Okay. Craft and obtain a Ripple potion from the cauldron. Well, I guess we gotta put the cauldron down first. It's a fancy looking cauldron.
People are always losing things, right? And Ripple is great for finding stuff. So this will be a bestseller for sure. Anywho, you've just completed the initiation rites. So you're now officially a part of the Homestead Arcana program. Congratulations. Your reward lies in... Oh no.
What?
You have to understand the miasma tides are unpredictable. When I hit it a week ago, the border was a good 10 yards away. What I'm saying is, I think your prize is in the miasma. Yeah,
Well, that's
it's
not
not
good.
good at all. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this. Well, not so soon anyway. When you're ready, meet me by the border and listen to my instructions, okay?
Well, I mean, what else are we gonna do? We're already ready, so let's go check it out. Oh, we run pretty fast.
All right. As soon as you walk through that veil, you're gonna be breathing miasma. And you're really gonna feel it in your lungs. That's why it's important that you find the reward as soon as possible. It's in a crate not too far from here, but it might be hard to see it. Drinking a Ripple potion will enchant your sight and help you see better. Come on, give...
All right. Once a spell is equipped, it will last a certain amount of time. Begin casting a spell with left. Use the same input to end the spell.
Notice how I'm big and bright? Anything important will light up like I do. Okay, don't stay too long in the miasma. Keep an eye out for a wooden crate. It shouldn't be too far from the entrance.
All right. Where is the entrance? I guess this is it. All right. Guess we better move faster. An incredibly rare item nowadays that scrapping materials can only be found in locations now covered in miasma. Right, well, let's go.
You okay? Are you dizzy? How's your breath? Your blood pressure? Are you sure?
I think we're
Maybe it's a
fine.
miasma talking. Either way, we need to get you some food. The box had blasting powder, right? You should be able to use it to destroy the pink stone that's blocking the path up north. Over there, we should be able to get you a quick bite to eat.
Oh, well, okay. North, this way? This is the way we came down. Oh, to the western field. We'll find it eventually. Can't go in the water. Ah, there we are. Find a bush of metal. Speed of plant growth, great use of scrap. Oh, well, there's an apple tree right there. Only found in the wild, consumable, mildly sweet, and incredible juice.
Oh,
Possibilities
crab
are
apple.
endless.
Give it a bite.
We have the other one. Need more than one.
Feeling better? You should keep looking around here, by the way. Lots of wood, metal, various herbs and spices. Now, I understand that you might want to explore the miasma some more, but there are other things you can be doing. For example, Abraham should be coming back any time now, and when he does, he'll have useful things to buy. And oh, I think you have mail. You should always be checking your mail. Never know what's gonna be in there.
Well, man, he is right. Let's keep looking. Homesick letter. Home has consumed my thoughts of late. Perhaps because I've spent the same number of moons out here as I did during my upbringing in Little Rock. I could never get them to understand why I applied to the program. They're still trying to get me to come home, but I can't. I don't want to. So much work to be done. The wilds are more my home now than Little Rock ever was. Maybe someday, if they venture outside of the village and see the state of our fields, they'll begin to comprehend. Topher Close, summer 19th, 189 YF. Well, Alright. What's that? Wild onion. Bacon and another one's gonna grow. That's cool. Another onion. This one over here. Metal. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. Okay, well, let's go back and check our mail, I guess. Well, I suppose if we take one, we should be watering them. Well, and that one didn't grow back either. Oh, there it is. It's not ready though. Well, where is the mailbox? Right here? So proud of you. Without folks like you joining the Homestead Arcana program, I was from Mom and Pops. Cool. I fear for Little Rock's livelihood. Instead, we managed to not only survive, but thrive. Pops, Zeb, and I are all going to miss you. We know you're doing very important work, so we will support you as best we can. To start, I've sent over one of your favorites, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Take the pumpkin pie. Craftable with a grill. That doesn't seem right. But I suppose you could. Only bottom and the smell of nutmeg, cinnamon raids the senses. Quintessential scent of autumn. Read a letter from a mailman. Open that. Little Rock Town Council. This is a reminder that the purpose of the Homestead Arcana program is the delivery of supplemental goods as required by the Little Rock Council. Occasions may arise where a shortage occurs as there is delicate balance of crops, potions, materials, and other supplies. Under such circumstances, we'll pay double for the completion of the job. You're doing Little Rock a great service. Remember where you came from, Homesteader. That's what all this is for.
Yep, always check your mail. And your packages, too. Never know what you'll get. And, make sure to take advantage when Abraham's here so you can sell your produce for silver. Wait, I already said that, didn't I? Look, I know you want to go back into the miasma. Just remember when you're in there that the town still needs you. When you want to go back in there, talk to me. I'll give you a device that'll help you breathe easier.
Well, hold on. I want to check out our tent. Okay, it's not that bad. At least we got heat. We stayed up all night, so we can't go to sleep. Well, where did you go, Huckleberry? suppose back down here where the miasma was.
This is a mask for protection. It won't stop the poison from reaching your lungs, but it'll slow it down. Tilly, your Aunt Matilda, found it years ago during one of our expeditions. Again, it's not going to make you invincible, and it definitely won't protect you from the wildlife out there. But it's better than nothing. Anyway,
Oh,
if
so.
you're insisting on going out into the miasma, you might as well try and find something useful, I guess. Tilly's old homestead isn't far from here. Maybe you can find her grill. And that way you don't have to keep eating raw apples and corn.
Oh, well, how do you eat raw corn? That'd be tough. Alright, well, guess we gotta go find the grill. Better run. Of course it's a plague doctor mask. What else would it be? I mean, I suppose that's what they were for, though. Something like that. So. We're gonna attempt to go find this grill. And we're gonna... This. While hunting for treasures, I passed out at some point, and when I woke up, all the things I gathered were gone. They returned to where I found them. Well, that's not good. Sign from Sun? Possibly. I'm hopeful that so long as I can get out of here conscious, my asthma won't take the goods back. All this salvage, all these rare plants are simply too valuable to leave. Another one. Fruits I haven't seen in ages. Usable silver and linen. Even recipes for things I've never heard of. They seem to appear randomly, without reason. Alright. Huck always makes it a point to demonize the miasma. Bless his heart, but I don't think he understands how useful it can be. Now wait, show him what I've found. I don't see how that's a hint, but... Oh, tomato seeds, nice. I almost thought we were going to be stuck there. Oh, well, that looks like a house. The grill seems fairly simple in construction, but I could need wood, metal, and maybe an onion to season the pot. On top of the grill, you also notice a jar with a note on it. Of course. To whomever has the means to continue my work, I discovered a way to expedite Dust Eater growth. Combined with the Fielding-Gilbert method, there's tangible hope of fighting back miasma. Take the specialized fertilizer, pour it down the offending miasma scar. Within seconds, the Dust Eater should bloom and seal the Earth's wound. The world wasn't always like this. We can still heal our land. I really built up this jar. You want if Huckleberry knows something about it, and if he'll willingly reveal anything. Jar or something. Jar filled with an unknown substance. Only Matilda Gardner or her family or her familiar may know what it contains. So we're not taking the grill, we gotta make our own. Can't go inside. Kinda disappointed. Sun blessed my return from the miasma today. Though my journey was unsettling. The cloud, I know how to read. The cloud around me stirred, but nothing was visible through the dense fog. I can only describe what I felt as a presence. Maybe it was the miasma itself. Like something was observing me, like I'd been observing the miasma. My eyes are beginning to droop. Haven't seen Huck all day. I sure hope he knows his way back. Huck finally returned to camp. Apparently he made some friends with the local hoppers and got a little sidetracked. I also found remnants of the academy. Studies on combating miasma spread, dimensions of eradicating it permanently. I wish more saw the value in their research. The light mixed with darkness out here. Though I guess that's true regardless of where you hang your cloak for the night. Bless the sun I made out of the miasma alive today. I was looking for scars. Close to finding one too, I'm pretty sure. Perhaps that's why what happened. It was like my filter clogged, even though it was freshly crafted. After emerging from the cloud, its presence lingered. Like I brought a piece of miasma back with me. Huck disappeared again. I trust him to find his way back, but after today I may ask him to stick a little closer than usual. Alright. Pitchfork recipe. Well, I think that's all that's here, so. Okay, so looks like with the mask on, yeah. Thought it was just taking our mana, but looks like we got a time limit.
You're back. Do you have the grill?
No.
Wait. I know what that is. But how has it stayed intact? It's something your aunt and I came up with. A special kind of fertilizer, but not one you'd use in your garden. You might have seen a scar already. There are these huge cavities in the earth that let out all this miasma. But according to the Academy journals, deep inside those scars are dust eaters. They're just like the one on your homestead, only stunted. So in theory, you pour this fertilizer into the scar, and the dust eater instantly grows full size, soaking up the surrounding miasma. I said
what?
In theory. Truth is, Tilly couldn't get it to work. We didn't know if it was the location, the age of the tree, or what, but it didn't seem to do anything. And she died before we could do any more tests. You're still welcome to try, of course. Just don't get your hopes up, all right, bud?
The original recipe is concocted by Matilda Gardner. This fertilizer uniquely affects miasma scars to grow dust eater saplings hiding underneath. Okay, well, this one is pretty interesting. We're gonna take a break for now, though, but we'll come back to it probably later today. See how far we can get, see if it opens up a little bit. let's just do more things. 'Cause if it's gonna go the way that I think it's gonna go with creating your farm and your potions and crafting things, that could be really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and save and exit. And we'll get back to it probably in a couple of hours. So until then.